Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged: they cannot stand losing to each other. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Zubimendi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a clever look. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Kobbie Mainoo, could have a bit...
And the shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
How very smart. He just got it. Shot, surely! Merino. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Strokes it back. Bruno Fernandes. Rice gets over and intercepts. Well, good chance here. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now he's off and running. No, that's been intercepted. Merino. And here's Havertz.
Havertz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Menu. Little pass back. And it's Malacia. It's a good-looking... It's a mighty effort! He has done it! Manchester United are back on level terms. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Zubimendi. Now who's going to be first to this? He has and a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Odegaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They want to be quick to recover this. Tries to play it through. Højlund. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Evan. And it's Menu. And he's forced to go back. He's shifting through the gears here. Now can he find a chance for a shot? Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, looking for options for movement. Shot a goal! They've scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Casemiro. Now Heaven. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at the interval from either side. Now it's Havertz. Merino. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zirkzee. He's looking wide. Hangs one in. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the full... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Chance here to counter.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Malacia. Quality ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Zubimendi. And here's Marino. Can he get it through?
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh no, what has happened here? Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Menu, Casemiro, Calafiori makes the interception. Ødegaard has created one goal already. Stood up well to him there. Matheus Cunha, Mikel Merino gets a foot in here. Played in with purpose. Zubimendi. Heaven promptly onto that, and that is that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Shot could be on. Good read, needed to be.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Malacia. Malacia gets a cross in. Rice. Malacia. Matheus Cunha just eases him off the ball. Now it's Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Casemiro. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that was vital. Menu. Malacia. Into the last 5 minutes. And he cuts out the supply.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Menu. Oh, super ball. That's an excellent interception. I think we're just about done here. Matheus Cunha looking understandably energised after his goal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Timber.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mix.
And he's decided to go for it. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism. Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team.
Genuinely a heavyweight contest. North against South, London against Manchester.
And the shots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Havertz. Oh, that is a nice touch. Little pass back. Nicely weighted ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of BKIKyo. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Great ball, and he's in here! And it's Rice. Zubimendi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Havertz. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Cleared away. Casemiro. And it's Menu. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Xerxes.
Xerxes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Odegaard. That has ended up in no man's land. Matheus Cunha. Tries to play it through. And the shot! Played in. Zubimendi. Can he spark a counter here? Saka has it out wide and in space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Havertz! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Havertz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, not quite.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Matheus Cunha. Now it's Menu. Decent progress down the left. Malacia. Hit into them. Oh, what a climb! Just eat. This time, surely! And again! Goal! Manchester United! How very smart. He just got it right.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to...
He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Rice. Matheus Cunha. Zirkzee. Looking for the run. Great chance! He's scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the top.
Zirkzee! The ball's gone astray. Pass somewhat off target.
There will be
tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Havertz receives it in a wide position. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
So that was the first half. We believe the boys can turn it around. Of course they will.
There's the start of the second half. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Menu. Zirkzee gets flagged offside. Casemiro. And Malacia. Heaven. And it's Casemiro. Malacia. Menu. Now it's Højlund. Bruno. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Havertz. He's a sharp little ball here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
This match was 61,052.
Defending was strong and firm.
Menu. Looking for options for movement. And across it goes. Success! It's in! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's become a case of men against boys. He's going for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Rice cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really...
Saka! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Acrobatic effort! Keeper always had the measure of that. Corner number 4 coming up here. They're up to 5 corners now. Rice with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Knocks it into space. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Menu. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Højlund. Oh, that's superb. Out to the right. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And De Ligt. Turns back here, probably the best option. Plays the return pass. He's away!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Menu. That is a great pick out.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Arsenal are looking to break at pace. He's cut it out. Rice. Ødegaard. Zubimendi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. And he shoots! No luck this time.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United finding their passes. Malacia charging forward down that flank. He gets big!
Added minutes has been indicated.
It wasn't a great header in the end. And he's being shifted off it. Gets a good foot in there. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well timed, excellent interception. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a complete...
And time is up. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable. So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team.
Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call. But never far from exciting.
We have already started here.
Knocks it into space. And it's Marino. And here's Madueke. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I really like the look of Marino here, Peter, because he's such an effective shield in front of the defence, and his main role will be to quash any threats from midfield. He'll then be looking to quickly get his team on the front foot, picking out those killer passes, which leads to so many chances.
Yes, he'd be... Bruno Fernandes!
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
They've played it short. Quick look, then plays it in.
And now they can spring out of defence. Malacia, who played through for the wide man. Merino.
Neither side yet able to find the net.
Now, can they get him away?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Zirkzee, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester
Shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Arsenal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
25 minutes is number 14, Gyökeres.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Menu. That's been cut out, well played. Looking to play him in. Played out to the left flank. Back into the middle. Madueke. Marino. Gets his head on it! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Casemiro. Menu. Here's Matheus Cunha. Crosses it in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Rice. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Martinelli. Can he get on the end of this? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. De Ligt. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Zirkzee. Casemiro. Turns back here, probably the best option. That is ended up in no man's land. Madueke. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Menu. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Malacia. Cross neat. He rises! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bruno Fernandes! That's a half-decent try. Malacia receives it in a wide position. Malacia, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Somewhat off target. Delivered with swing. And that has put paid to that. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's played through for him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Calafiori calmly anticipates. And that was nowhere near his best. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options. Real chance! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rice. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rice. And it's Timber. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, good spread. Timber. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gabriel. He's in a great position here. No way through there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's out for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Matheus Cunha threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Merino. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, super! Goes for a shot! It's there! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Timber. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Saliba makes the interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Heaven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Menu. Great vision. That has not gone well. He has found the way through.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into overtime. Merino. Mikel Merino. That's that, the end. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end... So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is... Wanderi! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It'll be a throw-in. Merino. Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I really like the look of Merino here, Peter, because he's such an effective shield in front of the defence, and his main role will be to quash any threats from midfield. He'll then be looking to quickly get his team on the front foot, picking out those killer passes, which leads to so many chances.
Well, quite no argument. Tries a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, a breakthrough already. Casemiro cuts out the pass. Menu. Played to Casemiro. Quarter of an hour played. Manchester United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Gabriel Jesus.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Played in deep. Big header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's the chance to counter. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Eze, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Havertz. Oh, important interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Subimendi. And it's Waneri. Now it's Havertz. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Malacia. Heaven. De Ligt. Casemiro. Threads one in. Waneri just shoots! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Menu. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance here to counter. Heaven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gabriel. Subimendi. Spread out to the left. Waneri. Now it's Havertz.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And again! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course. And there is the half-time whistle. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So off we go once more.
Manchester United really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Time and again they are repelled. Merino. Oh, it's a promising build. Can he finish? Oh, that is up. And one more try. Casemiro. Now Menu.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bruno Fernandes. Malacia. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Eze. Casemiro. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Zirkzee showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's superb. And here comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, shooting chance! And now they can spring out of defence.
52,044.
And he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Subimendi. Arsenal finding their passes. Now it's Eze.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Zinchenko. Gabriel.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Matheus Cunha.
Matheus Cunha's cross. And the keeper has it. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Højlund being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Substitution.
Højlund.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And no, that was never going to make it.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's picked it up out wide. Eze receives it in a wide position.
Casemiro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Looking to play him in.
And that could set him on his way. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Eze. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Havertz. Matheus Cunha. Malacia. Pass is coming off in... He's having a shot!
Great football, shot and save.
Raya
Gets good distance on it. What a throw in.
White.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Gabriel Jesus. Merino. And it's Waneri. Arsenal finding their passes.
It's Gabriel Jesus!
And how did he not make it 4? And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in Europe. And one more try! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Manchester United finding their passes.
Matheus Cunha.
That's really well manoeuvred. That pass isn't the best.
Bruno Fernandes.
And Casemiro. And it's Mainu. Now, can they get him away? Real chance here. Now the delivery. Mainu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's gone loose.
Bruno Fernandes.
Mainu.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Quarter of an hour played.
And the counter is on.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Succumbs to the pressure.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Girassi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he's being shifted off it. Tries to pass.
And the finish! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Girassi. That has been slung wide.
And that's aimed into the middle.
And that's the keeper's ball.
Borussia Dortmund trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Girassi! Oh, it's come loose.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Heaven, more and more pressure on the ball here. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now Menu. And it's Malacia. Now Heaven. Menu. Matheus Cunha. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Menu. Nmecha. Heaven gets over and intercepts. Casemiro. Now it's Girassi, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Menu. And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Casemiro. And it's Menu. And Malacia. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Menu. Zirkzee. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Can he get it through? Look at the shapes to shoot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
It's their second corner of the game.
Girassi. Coming on to replace him is
Oh, it's been flattened there.
Adeyemi.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Højlund. Tries to play it through. Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary. They've played it short. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
60,332.
Now who's going to be first to this? Nmecha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Goes for a shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Menu. And Malacia. Matheus Cunha. Great work on the overlap. Defending of the desperate variety. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
A temporary retreat here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Ambitious ball here. And that's another good win of the ball. Bensebaini.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Adeyemi. He's looking wide, and he was quick to react. That is ended up in no man's land. Casemiro, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
75 minutes played. Matheus Cunha. It's Malacia. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that was never going to make it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Malacia providing an outlet on that flank. Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
81 minutes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Matheus Cunha! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Matheus Cunha deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Somewhat off target. Bruno Fernandes.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Adeyemi. Spread out to the left. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gets into some space. Lofted in. Big header! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! And we're done. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Those of you making their way home.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through.